Well, it's time for another CRA tip. So, we're going to talk about community development loan documentation. And if your loans that you have identified and documented, if that documentation can withstand examiner scrutiny. So, let's talk about economic development. So, as you know, we have to prove that the primary purpose of that loan is one of the four hooks. And when we're looking at economic development, for example, we're looking for two different tests, right? So, the size and purpose test. Did the bank make a loan to a small business? And number two, did it create or maintain jobs for low to moderate income people? So there's a two-prong test, size and purpose, that we have to use when identifying these community development loans under economic development. Now, when we document it, we need to first document it that that loan was made to a small business. Oftentimes, we use NAICS codes for that. And so there are size standards from the SBA that we use, and this is generally best practice. And so it's usually by gross receipts, gross annual revenue is another way to look at that, or the size of the number of employees. And so we document that by the NAICS code, and we put that screenshots into our file. And then we look at have we retained or created jobs for low to moderate income people? And when we do that, we're looking at a Bureau of Labor Statistics, and we can be reasonably certain for a business in a certain market where we go to the BLS and we can drive down to that geography and understand what truly a low and moderate income employee would earn in that market by using the BLS statistics. And we can be reasonably certain here. So we'll find three generally representative jobs that represent the majority of those salaries or those jobs in that business. And then we do the calculation, right? So we'll take the average salary and we'll compare it to the area median income, and we'll do the 50/80. So if you're in my community, you know exactly that technique that we use in the CRA hub and our CD challenges and all the things. So generally when we're documenting for community development loans and under economic development, again, to recap, we want to prove that the business is small. And oftentimes we use the NAICS codes and we look at their financials or their number of employees. And then we also prove that we've created and retained jobs for low to moderate income people. And often the benchmark that is used by the examiners and our CRA professionals is the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So if you need some help on figuring out how to do that, this is what we do all the time in the CRA hub. So I hope this was a great reminder that economic development is a really important aspect of your community development loan portfolio. I hope this was helpful. Bye for now.